Awesome.
All right, so how's it feel to win?
I'm completely surprised that I won this.
Yeah. Is this your first tournament?
Yeah, ever. Yeah, I think I have maybe 500 Hearthstone games under my belt. Like, not a lot at all. It's kind of a lot, actually.
I hear there's been some trash talking about the Handsome Meccano.
Yes, by Woof specifically. He's been talking trash for months. It's not valuable. It's not a value card.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I was also told to ask, when did you decide to sign up?
Last night at 11:30. Yeah. At the cutoff.
Wow.
11:30.
Oh man.
I think I got in under the wire.
You just
I hope.
made it. Wow, so how's it like? How did that match go? How did you feel like that whole time?
Like
the
I was
anything-
terrified of his warrior. That's a
Yeah.
really, really good deck, and I think only my Murloc Pally could beat it. Did that beat it?
No, he won with it.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you didn't
right,
have-
right.
yeah,
I
you
didn't have
never
to beat it,
Yeah,
so
yeah, it's cool.
I didn't beat it.
I mean, that works out getting Warrior out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the most boring class. No offense to Warrior play.
No, let this be known. Like anyone that wants to play this,
Yeah.
like, if you feel you're not good enough to play this, like believe me, I'm not good at this game. Like I got lucky today, and it can happen to anyone.
Yeah. The Anyfins. All the Anyfins. All the Paladins.
Yeah, any fins are great.
Oh god. Trying to think. What else happened to you? Do you have any regrets?
No regrets.
No regrets? I
Never.
wouldn't have regrets of winning a tournament with the Murloc Paladin in my lineup.
I made a lot of mistakes, I think.
There's sometimes I felt like there was times you waited too long to make a play, but
Yeah, the one I think I used my Belcher wrong twice
Twice,
against
yeah.
his warrior, and he beat me.
I think there was a match where I think, well, oh yeah, the one you lost against Warrior, you had both your Anyfins, and every for 3 turns were like, use Anyfin.
Yeah.
Use Anyfin.
Well, I didn't have any dead Murlocs. Like
Yeah,
I had like 2 maybe,
yeah,
but I know you're
remember
saying get
when
it
you played,
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a hard game, man. Well,
Yeah,
anything else? you wanna
awesome
say?
tournament. Thank
Okay,
you
cool.
guys for putting this together.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I'll
Do
be
this
here
every
the
month.
next one.
Yeah, you win the next one. Just the good new guy just taking over everything. Huh?
Yeah. Hey, thanks guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Good job. Good games. So second place, how's that feel?
I'm honestly surprised I made it that far. I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, I liked a lot of your lineup. It was weird. The Warlock was wasn't what I was expecting. The Warrior wasn't what I was expecting. The Frothing's a little weird.
Yes, the Warrior was something that I've always loved, Control Warrior, and so that's kind of the deck that's just evolved over time, over probably the past 3 expansions, and it's definitely not great by any means. It's just a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, it's a very strong. It's always been strong, I feel, in tournament setting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite tournament decks for
Yeah.
sure.
And I definitely, like I was saying, I don't normally see Frothing in there. Any reason you do that?
Sometimes it can just pull out a nice, good surprise play off of a Death Spite. I'm obviously not running any Whirlwinds in the deck, but
Yeah.
no, just off of either like a Death Spite or just having a taunt behind it, just to get a couple extra power up there. It can either make a good trade-off minion, or just a good finish off the face.
And it kind of scares. That's something else I noticed. It scares, like when I was watching, it's like, oh, it's Patron, and so that forces them to play different. And then when you start dropping like the Doctor Booms and Stairs Rags,
Yeah,
they're just like, oh, what?
As soon as people saw the Berserker, yeah, a lot of people were either just assuming it was a Patron Warrior, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would have completely changed how my play style the moment I saw that. And the Reno Paladin, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, it was that was kind of a last minute thing. I wasn't sure whether to go with that or a priest deck that I had lined up, but no, I was losing with it all week playtesting it, but then no, I liked it though. It came out and it was doing.
Did you
pretty
play
good.
test on ladder or?
Maybe
anyone?
1 or 2 games. Mainly with my girlfriend, we kind of play a little bit, and with a couple friends of mine. But yeah, that was it.
And how was that? I remember that you and your girlfriend's match in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I'm probably in trouble tonight. I'm probably in trouble when we get home. That's all right though.
Use your prize money, buy her something nice. Make up for it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, anything else you want to say? Anything you want to add?
No, you guys put on a great tournament here. I was happy to. It was my first one really kind of like out of the house in a tournament,
Oh, yeah.
and it was a ton of fun. I'm glad I made it as far as I did.
Yeah, we're glad that you came out, man. You did great.
Awesome. Thank
Very
you.
interesting deck, so thank you for coming out.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thanks for having.
No problem, man.
All right.
Their place is a solid place.
Oh, I lost the glory, man. I was proud of myself.
All your anger out.
I'm gonna get all my anger out. All right, what's up, guys?
What's up? Yeah. So that must have been hard.
No, I'm okay with
You're
it,
okay-
man.
okay
I got
with it?
tired. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, this is good.
Yeah, the warrior matchups, man. Warrior just drains my mind.
You know,
just,
man, life happens.
Yeah, life happens.
Who cares?
It just sits there and like armor up. That's what you have a fun variation, the Reno variation of a warrior.
Yeah, I found it in Hearthstone. Thank you, Hearthstone, for all your love and support. I'm still too lazy to build my own deck, so I would like to thank everybody in Hearthstone for all your love and support for making these decks possible for me. One day I will make my own decks, but not today. Thanks.
It is not this day. All right, cool. You also had some really wild games. We were just talking with Wolf. The Shadow Flame on Sylvanas with the Gromosh earlier this
Yeah,
day.
that won me the game.
I saw that. I was like, oh wow. I think you were on stream for that. And it was
Yeah, we were really
great
slow.
play.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about today though? Like, how do you feel you did? Like,
First tournament,
third
made
place.
it third place. I can't complain. I thought I was going to make it last. So
Yeah.
job well done, me.
Mhm.
Go me. High
Yeah,
five.
high
Yeah,
five.
there you
Yeah,
go.
there we
High
go.
five to myself. It's all good.
All right, cool. See, what kind of mage did you bring? I did not see your mage all
Oh,
day.
because I hate it. I brought it just to scare people, and it succeeded to scare people. It was this like tempo mage that's like, serve the Fire Lord, and it just goes ping ping, ping ping.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
why it's
so
called
a
bang
tempo.
bang.
Bang bang. All right, I like that name. I never heard.
I would tell people this is my best deck, and people would be like, ban it,
Ban it,
and I
yeah.
was like,
The mind game's very vocal over there.
yeah, you have to play a lot of
you
man
play it,
games.
You put that tilt in there.
Yeah, it's the only way to win.
Yeah, you got the third. It works.
I mean, when you're ranked 13 because you like Dread Corsair, it's the only reason you can win, you know?
Oh yeah, I get that. All
Yeah.
right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm
No?
pretty
You're
happy.
pretty happy. Okay.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to have some pizza. Have a good day. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that
Yeah.
plan. Well, thank you for coming out.
Oh, thank you.
Well played games. Great games.
All right.
Yeah. DPett, thank you
DPett.
for joining us.
Thank you.
So congratulations.
Thank
Well, I mean, it's, only round 2, but
Yeah.
you did just pull away a win. That was very intense. We totally miscounted at the end there because we were only looking at the combo and we're like, he doesn't have enough mana. It's like, wait,
I was sitting
force
there.
of nature.
Sitting there and I'm like, when she did the move and she did the power overwhelming Wind Fury, I was like, wait, this lethal? I was so
I know,
salty
really.
because I expected her to trade, and
You
I
were
was
like
like,
ahead the whole
I was
time.
like, I think she's gonna trade here
Yeah.
because then I'm screwed and I'm probably gonna lose. And then she made the attack to the face. I'm like, oh, we're in a really good spot. I didn't calculate, but I was like, oh, it's looking pretty
Yeah.
good. And then it turned out we had lead.
Did you expect the enhancement mechanic?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I was not ready for
I
it.
haven't been expecting them, but there's a lot of Warlocks decks I'm seeing with them now.
I will say, like, a lot of people, they either go Enhancer Mechano or Gormok. I
Yeah.
expected Gormok more than
Okay.
I expected Enhancer Mechano. And when I did that one trade against the 2-3, that's what I was actually worried about.
Okay.
But I was like, she might Gormok or Sea Giant and maybe Argus. And I'm like, that could be bad.
Yeah.
But I was like, we'll see.
Yeah, that can go so many different ways now. It's really hard to guess.
Oh, yeah. You kind of just have to go with, like, the things that you're expecting the most based off of what you saw
Yeah.
turn to turn. And then do the best you can. You know?
But that Enhanso, I had a similar situation. I was telling Pants before. It was like the same kind of thing. The board was just cluttered with like stupid 1/1s and stuff. And then they Enhanso Mechano, and like all 3 imps from the Implosion got Wind Fury. And then he had 3 power overwhelmings
That's
on
so
1
dumb.
imp.
That's
That's
so
26
dumb,
damage on 1 imp. It was like turn 5.
That's
I
so
was dead.
stupid.
Yeah. So ever since then, I've been so triggered by those Enhanso
And that's
Mechanos.
that's Dark Peddler. For me.
What's that?
That Dark Peddler is such
Yeah,
a
exactly.
strong card.
Yeah.
It saved me so many times in the past with curving, where it's like you're going into 3, and if you don't have Ink Gang Boss, now you have Dark Peddler, and
Yep.
now everything's pretty much good.
Yep.
And
No, I totally
card's
agree.
strong.
It's a really good
Strong
card. I underestimated it when it was
I,
announced.
at first, I was like, this card's interesting. Like, I'm gonna play with it because it doesn't seem great because it's
Yeah.
like it's getting a 1-drop, but when you think of like Warlock and what they're capable of, that's where it
Yep.
becomes a strong card.
You're totally right. Yeah, we had to like see it in play to really get a feel for it.
Um,
So, are you excited about the changes upcoming?
with the
meta and everything?
I am. I know a lot of
Standard,
people.
wild.
A lot of people are pissed off about the fact that okay, you're losing Belcher, Despite. There's a lot of cards that are going, but I mean, there was Hearthstone before the changes,
Exactly.
and that's what I like. I
Yep.
keep telling myself.
And you've
I'm
been
like,
around since then too.
I
when did
started.
you start playing?
I started. I want to say right before Nax.
Okay.
Just before
So you
Nax,
saw
I
a
started
bit of
playing the
that,
game. Yeah, and so I was playing when no Nax existed, and like, I mean, I didn't have the cards like I'm free to play, so I didn't have the
Yeah.
cards to play Control Warrior. But I remember watching streamers and they're using Arcanite Reaver.
Exactly.
So now it's like, I mean, that's probably coming back. I mean, cards like Yeti are
Yeah.
going to be dusting off the shelf,
Yeah.
and then I mean, Savage Combatants are really strong. Drop. A lot of
It
people are forgetting. But
Yep.
there's a lot of cards that can sub
Yeah,
in. I'm more worried about like, I mean, I like playing Aggro Paladin because it's like a change of pace.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna
other
become a
than
lot
it's
tougher
not
now.
Secret
Depends on what we
Paladin.
get.
Yeah,
new.
and no muster though.
Yeah, no muster.
Gonna
no
be
bot.
no Avenge. Avenge is gone.
Yep.
Like so Secret Paladin might fall off a little bit, which is refreshing. But it can still be.
It's
a
gonna be
thing.
really interesting to see how TGT is like. The opinion of TGT is gonna change after this.
Yeah,
Because
that's
suddenly
true.
some cards that were just not worth your time are actually gonna be like best in slot.
That's how I feel about Savage Combatant because
Exactly,
it's
that's-
actually a really good card.
It's just it.
They make it because
Right.
why would you play that over Pilot Shredder?
Right,
Or,
exactly,
You know, like you got 2 rats. Why do you really need it? But it is strong. Yeah.
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 I'm a little sad. My one favorite deck is a mage deck that's got like duplicate.
It's fun. Like effigy and
Yeah,
stuff
with
like
like
that.
heal bots and stuff, and a lot of those cards are going
Belcher's
away.
gone, Healbot's
Yeah, my
gone,
Belcher's
Duplicate's gone. There's
Actually,
so many cards that
Echo
you
is
like.
gone. I love
That's
the
true.
Echo.
See, now if you guys remember, the last time I was here, I played Hobgoblin,
Yes.
and Hobgoblin's gone.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that deck was so much fun, and now it's gone. I guess I'll have to play Wild. just
We
to
got a
play
lot of time
Hobgoblin.
win with it, yeah. And well, I'm sure there's gonna be new cards that are gonna.
That's right, because it is spring expansion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. We'll
that's
be
coming.
hearing soon what's going on.
It'll be good.
Forget when they said they're gonna be giving us details. One of the upcoming.
I
tournaments,
know
the,
this
the
is
winter
spring.
championships.
Oh, there's.
that's
Oh,
what it
okay,
is.
that's not far off.
coming up. Yeah. When do you
Well-
know when the winter championships are for Hearthstone? It's soon. Okay. Something. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. No, I was just curious. We're just chatting. Doesn't really matter.
You kick me out? You want to get in? What's
Yeah,
it?
we
Keep
were
talking.
just-
I'm trying to think
anything
of
else
the other
you-
games to go over.
yeah.
I mean, that summoning stone scared the hell out of me with the
But
warrior.
she beat you with her mage. What happened there? That
I was
against
Druid
your
Mage. Druid Mage matchup.
Druid.
I mean, Mage is so strongly favored versus Druid. She got Gorm. She got
But
Grom.
it's like,
She got
oh,
Grom
that
off
stupid
Unstable
RNG.
Portal.
I know. I was
Did
sitting here
you
like,
did you see my face? I was
Well,
like,
no, I didn't see your face.
Dude,
But
was so
I can
bad.
only imagine because first of all, she played an Unstable Portal before that, which she never even used. But that
Okay.
was the mechanical guy that swipes.
Oh my god.
the
The
Harvester,
6/9.
yeah.
It's like
You know what I'm
something
talking about.
Reaver.
Yeah,
something,
exactly.
Yeah, something Reaper.
So we're thinking like,
2000.
oh my god, that's a great pull. Like she's gonna play it. She never even got to that point because turn 6, she gets. Now she plays it, and I was in the middle of saying, wow, it'd be really great if she got like a charger, and then Gromash, and I'm like,
Gromash is like the best
What?
charger because it's at that point it's
we're
so
sitting
cheap.
here like, don't use your swipe, don't use your swipe, and you did, and then it
Oh,
was
man.
game
That's
over.
like I was sitting there and I was trying not to use my swipe, and then
But you have no idea what's coming.
I had to because that stinking what was it, the Flame Waker, and I was so depressed
Yeah.
because I'm like I let it get so much value
Yep.
before I swiped it
Yep.
because I was like, well, I'll drop Boom and the bots will test it, and then she went ahead and just had like the perfect pings and none of the bots even hit it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, this hurts, but.
Oh yeah, she got super lucky with that boom clear, and then
That boom clear was really because it was fireball, hit the
so
boom,
this,
both boom
this
bots
win was brought
hit
to
the
you by
face.
RNG.
by RNGesus. I was just sitting there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta like sometimes you gotta like relax because RNG comes back to you as much as it's like, oh, I'm in hell right now. You can end up going and everything's perfect for you the next game. So
Yep.
it's just one of those things you can't let it like affect your head too much, especially in like a tournament like this. Nuts.
So, was your third deck again? You don't have to tell me specifics, but you had Warrior, Druid, and then what was the one that was banned out?
Hold on, I think Warlock.
Okay.
Yeah. Warlock was my.
We don't
third.
want to. We'll go over that kind of.
We'll go over. That's like
spoil anything about your
We'll go
decks.
off.
But
I will say like
you've been having
a,
fun
a
so
deck
far.
so far. Yeah, this is a fun tournament. I have fun coming here. Good people.
Yeah.
Good conversation and stuff. I was gonna say one deck that I was working on at Legend. I was trying to get it ready so I could bring it here. Was a Dragon Paladin,
Okay.
and I actually beat
Trying
Hot
it
Form.
again.
I beat Hot Form with that deck, and I was like, it's pretty close. It's not bad, and it was pretty competitive. I just didn't play with it enough to where I felt super comfortable bringing it to something like
yeah,
this.
exactly.
You know, because I want to learn matchups more.
Right.
But I was so close because I'm like, I like bringing decks that are fun sometimes,
You
where people don't know what they expect,
Exactly.
and then like they see it and they're like, how do I play against a Dragon
Exactly.
Paladin? You know,
I would be
what
like,
do they run in their Dragon
do I
Paladin?
need to save my BGH for something?
Yeah, like, do they?
Or is it
do
gonna
they
be
run
like a
anything with
Malygos? I don't even know.
And like, I'm sure like how I play my Dragon Paladin is completely different how like somebody else would play theirs. You know, like just sitting there like, oh, are you gonna play more mid range or are you gonna play with a control aspect? You
Yeah.
know? So, but it was fun. I am playing more of a control version of it, and it's been working out. The only problem is like if you don't draw into like your qualities and your pyro or like your consecrations in certain
You
matchups,
can't
you're
pull it
done.
out, yeah.
You're gonna lose.
you need to be able to transition to the late game and just clear the board. All right. Well, thank you for chatting,
Absolutely.
and
Hopefully, I'll be
we'll
back.
be seeing more. Yeah, hopefully you'll be back for the end, for the finals.
Yes, I am Dishy.
So Dishy, how'd you feel about that, man? I heard Wolf's your friend.
Woof
that
is
hurt?
one of my best friends, and yeah, he's awesome at this game, and I got really lucky, I think.
Were you afraid of that Malygos at any point? Did you
I
know it
was
coming?
terrified of Malygos. I have no like counters of him at all, really, in my deck. I need to kind of get lucky cards and
Get
draw.
lucky. The only person here about running Malygos, I believe. He did it last time too. All three of his
Yeah.
decks Malygos.
Yeah, hard to counter.
It's a strong card, man. So how do you think you played? Play well? Anything you remember?
That was what I
vividly?
was most scared about, to have a play where you guys just were probably watching and going, what the hell is Dishy thinking? That's what I was most scared about, but I hope that didn't happen.
That's happened to me. I've had times where people yelled at me, "Pants, you missed lethal!" Like after I end my turn, I'm like, "What?"
I can't count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's the worst, man. So much pressure when people are watching. But hey, you did well. You won.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You won. What was your other deck that we didn't get to see? You had a Paladin? No, I saw your Paladin. You had anything.
I have a Zulok.
A Zulok. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sad about anything getting in standard going away?
No, I don't even really know how to play the deck. I just kind of I
You
see the
just
card and I throw it out there and hope for the best. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you didn't know, Old Merc Guy's not going to be in standard format.
I did hear that.
Yeah. It hurts my heart. I really like Old Merc Guy.
He should be, right?
Yeah, he should.
He's a
I
classic
feel like he's
card.
part of the classic set.
Yeah.
And I feel like ATC and the Goblin are like the bonus cards or the promotional cards. They didn't really mean anything. But, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right,
Anything
well-
else you want to say?
No.
Any plugs?
Good luck to whoever I'm playing against in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Should be a good game.
Hey, who are you playing against? Do we know yet? Oh man, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So we're doing the Extra Life 24-hour fundraiser with Firelight Studios and Real Women of Gaming over the 3 Uncanny locations. And then after that, we're all going to be meeting at Gamer Haven in Phoenixville. This is the 9th 24-hour for charity Extra Life, all going to Philadelphia's Children's Hospital, I believe. Also, we have Monco Comic Fest coming up April 16th. Got a nice little poster right here. This is the first time I'm seeing it. Cosplay, gaming, costume design, drawing workshop in the Norristown Public Library. This is coming up. We're going to be doing some events there as well. And I think that's it. Thanks to everybody who watched today. Thanks to, again, everybody who came out and played. I felt like this was a great tournament. Very interesting decks, very interesting list, very interesting players, very good plays. Love seeing new players, new faces, different strategies. And yeah, and then thank you anybody who's giving us time. Drews Race, I'm Pants. Check me out, Pants93 on Twitch. Pants on Twitter, Pants35 on Twitter. SirTurtleGaming.com, you can even find the link to my Twitch, everything else. And thanks Kudo, or Wolf, for helping me commentate at the end there. And Kudo for commentating earlier in the day. So, see you guys later. Have a good one.